Previously on the Saboteur.
We don't much like foreigners around here.
That's alright. I don't like slack-jawed sheep fuckers.
Come again?
I'm not out here to socialize.
Sean's kind of an asshole.
Kind of?
Bishop sent you.
So welcome back to Saboteur. Today's special guest is...
I'm sorry to hear
Aces.
Oh, what? Oh, sorry, was I summoned? Hi, I'm Aces Crew Plains. Jesus!
See, this would have been kind of cool if the entire game might have been set like on a train, and you had a lovely lady that you were trying to save, and you were escaping Turkey.
Yeah. Got your passport?
Yeah, the choreography there just kind of made me think of like those train heist things.
Yeah, actually, the old heist movies, yeah.
So for anybody who may have forgotten, we've planted explosives on this bridge, and we're trying to save a Nazi scientist. Although they try to humanize him by saying he's not actually a Nazi, he's just forced into it.
So wait, we got a reluctant Nazi, and we're dealing with a train.
Exactly.
I see where they're going with this.
Also, pay close attention to this bridge, because the entire setup to it exploding is that the train has to contact the explosives. Which it clearly does not do.
It doesn't matter, go in the same place anyways.
I mean, it all works, but it
Like
just doesn't have. It doesn't seem like it has as much impact if the thing just doesn't go like kaboom as it like once it's over the whole thing.
Yeah, like they...
Doesn't have as much boom.
Not as much impact. Also, that's totally not the bridge that we planted explosives at.
My fault.
I also don't know why Sean screamed there while loading.
Whoa, colors! Hello.
Yeah, so we're back to a colorful world.
No, I was talking more about how the leaves were just kind of like blending in with Sean's head.
Dr. Kessler, I presume? An honor to meet you. You've made a courageous decision. One day even your own country will thank you.
I'm not doing this for my country.
I feel like this is the plot to like a Tintin book.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Sean, I'm afraid there's been
I'm pretty sure it is a plot.
Our flight home has been
God,
cancelled.
now I need to read
We'll need to
Tintin
stash
again.
City, at least until we figure out a way to get him out of the country.
I know a place.
I've forgotten basically everything I ever knew about that.
Like, they've got a little dog, and the sailor is always drunk. All you really need to know. So, the point of this is that we've saved the scientist, but we have to hide him in the city, which seems like a really bad idea since we're bringing him towards all the Germans.
Sift through the wreckage and identify the bodies. We'll be gone by then.
I'm
I
afraid.
thought the point was to get stuck on tree branch.
I'm not going.
I mean, there's
Look,
that
I'm
too.
not a great driver.
My daughter, General Eckhardt, is holding her somewhere in
The
Paris.
game's weird about that. Like, you can have branches on the ground that just don't blow up.
When he learns what has
But, like,
happened,
fences are hit and miss too.
I'm sorry, Dr. Kessler. Your
Yeah,
daughter
like,
was
you're
not
going through
part
some of the
it.
fences, but then
I'll
nope.
look into it once you're safely out of the country.
You lost too much speed, can't do it anymore.
If only these fences were like in Saints Row.
Slit my own wrists before I build the bombs for your government. Jesus, keep.
If only everything was like Saints Row.
If your girl is here,
Agreed.
Look, I don't know about you guys, but I want to use a dubstep gun on Nazis.
I wish there was a French tickler in this game.
So where is it that we're headed?
I'll give you
Does this game have the anime hair?
like your steak.
I need the anime hair.
Bloody, of course.
I don't think anybody has anime hair. Also, we passed a second shotgun game on the left.
But first, we'll
I think
Oh, the
that's the
hunting
only
game?
two in the game. Yeah.
And your friend is a chef?
I gather he fancies himself.
I don't know why the game has them in the first place. I don't think there's any connection to anything. Like, the races you can put aside because I mean you can, one, it's a perk, and two, you can get a vehicle for doing them. but the taking out the birds with the shotgun, that nothing.
I feel like when they were developing this game, they just had a checklist of things that open world games just have to have.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's just like, isn't that kind of a general theme with, open world games and stuff? Just whatever, throw it in there. Who cares if it fits?
Yeah,
Well,
it's like the digital trips in what's it, Watch Dogs. Like, they don't really have much relevance, but they're still there.
God, I hated those.
This is gonna fucking hurt.
Oh, God. Car, please.
Did it make it?
No, it didn't make it.
Damn.
I was really hoping it was to see if I could collect it, but I think I already got that vehicle.
Oh, okay.
You know better than to bring strangers here.
Friends. They need a place to lay low for a few days.
This is not an hotel.
Nor a brothel. Oh, feeling a touch homesick, are we, darling?
Ah, an English aristocrat. Does your father know you are here, girl?
I expect he's too busy buggering the chambermaids. We Sinclairs are always up for a bit of rough.
I like the characters in this game. I say it all the time, but
She's got friends.
I just can't get enough of them.
What does that mean?
Do I have to fucking spell it out for you? She's a British agent.
Why have you come here?
You rubbed the lamp?
Well, right now, what I'm loving is the,
Here I am to grant you...
I'm acting poses from Sean.
I like the asshole who keeps trying to fit in the screen.
Yeah, what is he doing?
He's like, my patrols, I must do them.
Help.
What kind of help?
Look,
Guns,
every
medicine, radio,
show has that one guy who tries to force himself in. You know, that one extra who's just like, I must get in shot every time I can.
It's like
I must be
it's like when the
acting.
local
I must get
news
the
tries to
part.
do a story and there's one jackass waving in the background.
Veronique.
Yeah, you always get that one guy.
I can't believe we found that guy in a video game set in World War II era Paris.
So, one thing that kind of sucks about this, you get bridge killer kits, which are specific for killing bridges. The problem with them is that they come in stacks of 5, so you can only ever blow up 2 bridges before you have to go back and buy some more. And you
That sucks.
Yeah, and like you specifically have to buy more because there is no way to acquire any. Despite the fact that the bridge killer kits use regular dynamite, you can't actually like do anything about it. I mean, it might not actually use dynamite, it might use RDX, I don't know. I don't really care. The point is that you have to go back to a supply shop to get more explosives to blow bridges, which is annoying if you happen to cross a bridge and there are no
She cannot
streets or
be
anything
trusted.
nearby.
Who? Skylar? I won't argue with that.
I never understood what you see in her.
Look,
Look,
Skylar and I...
the different casing they put it in is extremely important to blowing up the bridge, okay?
It's the
No,
added
Of course not.
It's like shape charges.
It's that added wire so that when the train goes over it, it
City is
explodes.
buzzing about some scientist who went missing after some train accident.
You don't say.
It's time you told me what you've gotten yourself into.
It's safer if you don't know.
Do you not trust me?
Aye, and I need you to
Sean's a
trust me.
jerk. He's like, I know
Clearly.
I know you're part of the resistance, and you've already tried to kill Nazis, and we've gone on raids and stuff, but I can't
Might
trust
as well
you.
Tell me now. You Frenchies never could keep a secret.
Not yet. Soon. First, we gather our strength. I need to meet some friends of ours south of the river. We're going to need transit papers.
And you want me to pay a visit to the Spaniard?
You have a business arrangement.
So
no?
guess what
Fine.
we have to
I
do?
can't say I trust the bastard.
Go see Santos, my friend. Find me once you have the papers.
We have to go see.
So we need to go get fake
Fuck
passports.
off and do other
We
things?
have to.
Is that it?
Yeah, we have to go back to Santos, talk to him again. He'll tell us about how he needs more money, and that this time it's more expensive. And I'm pretty sure that I had just spent all my money on one of those perks.
Car.
Yeah, I've only got 785 contraband, so pretty much screwed. And also, since we had the perk that allows us to repair for free, I just get to doing that immediately.
I mean, we might as well, since we're here.
Yeah, and also the cool thing is that you can designate which vehicle you want as your getaway vehicle, so when you call allies, they will show up in that, and Unfortunately, they don't use weapons that come in the vehicle. So, kind of moot point.
Oh, so it's just like Valet Man from Sleeping Dogs, where
Pretty much.
you can set what vehicle he shows up in, but he won't use like the supercar. What the hell was that?
Wait, what the fuck was
About
that?
that?
What the fuck was that?
that?
Did that just happen?
You rubbed the magic lamp and a car came out.
I guess he's going straight to the star.
Also, look at this. Look at the color that happens. I love this transition.
Yeah, that was really
It's
nice.
so subtle and
Yeah, like the art design was one of the things I do remember loving
it
about
really
this game.
works with the Gestapo car because of the giant emblem on the back that turns red. I love it. And we saw it in a previous video. The Gestapo cars are armed, so you can go around shooting infinitely, which is a big step up from vehicles like the armed Sturmwagen, because that one just has a gun on the back, and as you would expect, no AI uses it, so it never comes into play unless you decide to jump into it.
The desert clans were enraged.
Also, one of the favorite characters, the Hook, is back.
Nazis hunt down the free French desert.
Oh boy.
It is a small coup, but every bit brings the Allies closer to victory.
The Allies? I haven't seen much of them around here.
We
Yeah,
are a long
Sean.
way from the front lines, Irish, but we are all
Dumbass.
fighting the same war. At this moment, an airship is docking at the German supply depot in the Palais Royal to take on emergency supplies for the Africa Corps.
An airship? Sounds like they're getting desperate.
Then imagine how they will feel when we destroy their damn Zeppelin, along with the stockpiles of fuel and
This doesn't make all that much sense.
Yay, terrorism.
Well, we've been doing that forever, but
the neighborhood is smoldering.
Well, yes, true, but
I
Give them a spark.
this one involves Zeppelins, okay? I get to be happier.
yeah, awesome. I forgot about this one part too.
You know, before we started recording, I made a joke about like you just running up and punching a Nazi general in front of other Nazis, but I didn't think you were actually doing that.
It's
this
even
video.
better. Watch as this story unfolds. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, okay, I'm fine. I'm kind of bugged out there. Okay, so we didn't kill the general because for whatever reason my animation was interrupted, and I shot him a couple times, but he didn't die. So I figured, let's try a nice experiment. What happens if you kill the guards, run away, and the general resets? Well, the guards don't because they're dead. So
Oh man.
So basically, we could just walk up to him and break his neck.
Efficient, nice.
Oh wow!
Oh, jump cut.
Okay, so there was a pretty big jump cut there. I thought I faded, which would have made a lot more sense. So there's not much to really talk about this area, unfortunately. It's basically just go to this giant like courtyard, which we're going to see in a little bit, and you have to destroy supplies. As previously mentioned, there's a Zeppelin, and they want us to destroy the supplies so that they don't make it to Africa. I don't know why they didn't just build a giant bridge over the Mediterranean. Some Nazis had better ideas, I guess. In any case,
Look, that money is better spent
they
elsewhere.
spent it on schnitzel, unfortunately. But the area is like previous areas where we've had missions set in them, where if you blow up certain fuel caches, radars, etc., they won't come back if you die. So I may have spent like 20 minutes getting to this point, and I didn't really feel like showing it off to everybody.
You know, that's fair.
However, what you are showing off right now is a whole bunch of killing of a
This is
bunch of
pretty much-
innocent civilians.
I like
That's
this.
pretty much what you're doing anyways.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh no, there goes a family of 3. No, Daddy! That old lady was on her way out anyways.
Like, if it's not me, it's the Nazis that are gonna get her, so really.
Oh no, they got my landlord!
Look,
oh wait, I don't have to pay rent this month.
Look, I mean, those blimps don't go nowhere, They don't just harmlessly fade away into the background. They fall, and, a couple tons of steel and burning fuel, crumble onto a population.
The only thing that can make this better, is if we were in a triplane. But yeah, so everything's pretty much similar to what we're doing already, and that's why it's cut out. Your best bet is just to find some gun emplacement, and then just go around and using it to blow everything up. Unfortunately, if you don't take out all the other guns in the area, they may be able to shoot at you. And that isn't...
Well, look, you can absorb... Oh, God. I was gonna say, you can absorb 1 million bullets, but, well, there you go.
The thing is about this game is that there are no, like, artillery shells or anything. It's all rockets, and rockets will kill you in one hit. So...
yeah, gotta go fast.
I should splice in some Sonic music here.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
One thing I regret is every time I play this game, I always forget on how to grab somebody, so I never get to throw them off buildings, or at least never as much as I want to.
Oh, don't worry, you can't throw people off buildings, but you can kill innocent families.
Look, nobody's innocent here. So says I.
What the hell is up with this gun? Or what the hell's up with this thing?
Look, I don't think that 3-year-old playing with a ball was necessarily, a threat to the
Look, that sort
world
of thing.
safety.
Is there something wrong with these, like, these armored cannons or whatever? Since, like, some of the shots just go way high.
It's the game doing that. I'm not quite sure why. The flat guns, they're a little finicky with mouse aiming. I can't...
I like to assume it's just the same reason that car went off into space.
A little similar. I'm not actually sure if that problem exists in the console version. It's been a long time since I played. I can't find my copy, and I'm a little lazy.
I never saw anything happen like that in mine, but I never played it that much.
I mean, I would accept it happening, to be honest.
I thought you died.
Nope, there it goes.
There you are.
Sometimes you just can't run away. But dying in this game doesn't really have much of a penalty, aside from you losing your guns, and really, who cares? There's not many guns that you're really gonna try out all that much or like stick to. Also, here's my stupid thing. So I just bought a shit ton of stuff, and Santos is about to tell me that I owe him
You have
money.
been busy, Irishman. I hear many things. You should be more careful. For a man in your line of work, a reputation can be dangerous.
The same can be said of black marketeers who do business
I wish
on
Santos
both
had been
sides of
like,
the
touche.
I am a capitalist.
I don't give a pig's arse what you call yourself. I need transit papers to operate south of the river.
I see. And what business brings you to that part of our lovely city?
No business of yours.
You know how it works, Irishman. You do a favor for me, I do a favor for you.
Name your
So we
price
need
tag.
500 contraband, but I have to run away and come back.
Excellent! I've got your new papers right here. Be careful down there, Irishman. You are headed for the most...
I don't quite know what makes the south part of Paris much more dangerous than other parts, but admittedly, I've only been there once.
I don't fucking believe it. He's back.
I told you I'd wipe that smile off your face.
Maybe the mafia's down there.
Kill yourself yet. How about another job?
Oh, I never quit while I'm ahead. And right now, my luck's running hot.
We'll see about that. The Jerrys have moved into an old
Oh,
chemical refinery.
yeah, I love this one.
The old man smells a rat, and so do I.
What sort of rat?
Chemical weapons, nerve gas. These Jerry bastards will stoop to any level, use any weapon, no matter how sinister or cowardly.
I suppose you Brits don't go in for that sort of thing.
Why, of course not.
It's
We
a little
prefer
strange
murder than
that they can
gentleman's
order like
Especially
an entire flight of bombers to go blow something up,
Doesn't make a piss of difference.
and yet they can't do it for the chemical factory. Like they were telling us all about like bombers destroying the radar station and blah blah blah, or like they could, but nuns. I don't know why we couldn't do it here. Also, watch this, watch this. Yeah!
Hell yeah!
Fuck you, lady!
Oh no!
Innocent civilians. Fuck you. Oh my god, it keeps happening. Why?
Because game
this
design
is
dictated
beautiful.
that while going downwards, I guess, they needed 3 jumps. And there's no way.
Well, it looks like them Duke boys mad it again.
I approve. That was the most airtime we've gotten in a single sitting in this game so far.
It'll probably be like the most airtime ever, because there are like no other places that have 3 of them strung together.
No, my greatest enemy. Small fences.
Abandoned ship!
So this level is probably one of the most fun ones for me, because you basically it's another like destruction area, but because it's walled off. I don't know what I did to him there. I think I gave him the Vulcan nerve pinch or something. But because there's walls everywhere, it makes it really hard for the AI to like spawn tanks and what have you in the area. So it's a lot more fun.
Well, look, like I said, greatest enemy, small fences. That applies
Well,
to
some
both
of them
sides.
are like just brick fences or brick walls. Another cool thing is that we finally get to mess around with a lot more RDX. And the benefit of RDX is that you can go in, plant a bunch of explosives, and then trigger them all at once.
So basically,
I
C4.
thought the benefit was that turned you into Sonic.
It's like, okay.
Because that's what I said.
Yeah, because I mean, despite how fun it is, obviously it doesn't translate too well into video all the time, but it gets a little bit more fun here when I screw up. So somehow I got spotted, not quite sure what I did, but them's the breaks really. So there are some explosives inside the building which will get a nice chain reaction, and unfortunately that brings in some vehicles. So we have to run back in, or go back into this place, and then finish it off, because obviously that's the mission. Our terrorist ways cannot be stopped.
Suspiciously green explosions.
Well, this is a chemical
You know,
factory.
I think it should be pointed out that Sean is not wearing a gas mask. I'm pretty sure that
Proper safety? What's that?
Well, I mean, he's Irish, so...
he's already been poisoned enough in his life.
He's had his fair share of noxious chemicals, let's just say that.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Is this really the best place to hide, Sean?
Look, the Nazis won't find him there. They'll never think to look at their own explosives or their own chemicals. I think I get. Oh, cool. I get the Siegfaust, which is really just a Panzerfaust. But oddly enough, it's got the icon for a Panzerschreck. Not quite sure. It's basically the devs like amalgamated a bunch of rockets into like one specific. And unfortunately, I'm not going to show it off. I don't think I show it off at the moment, just because the missions. I also try to get fancy by lobbing grenades, but it doesn't work too well. Unfortunately.
Well, I mean, you know, you're on the mission to destroy as much stuff as possible, and that does include boxes.
The grenade lobbing will probably go a little better if you had like a throwing arc.
Yeah.
Or like
Or if you could throw more than like 5 feet.
That too.
That sounds like a lot of effort.
Ah, I didn't get him. I thought I killed him. Oh.
I really do appreciate games that just have like a throwing arc for grenades, though.
I honestly, it would definitely improve this game, even for just being like a small thing. So that's what a rocket launcher does. I think it one-hit KOs everything, but the there's one, the wolf tank, I think they call it. That's the only vehicle I think takes 2. And if you didn't notice, it sets the tank on fire, and then the crew has to bail out, which I think is cool.